So we're here in the Kawartha Highlands Signature Site Provincial Park. It's 2011, meaning this is the first year that this park has become fully operational. You now have to call the park office and pay a park permit to book a campsite instead of just canoeing up to any spot of Crown land and taking a campsite. Each campsite now also has a picnic table, a steel fire ring, and a thunderbox. We've embarked on a nice easy trip from Long Lake up into Cox Lake. This trip is perfect for novice canoeists, and just in the case, we've taken our family out for one of the first canoe trips ever, and the dog as well, just to see how that works out. This route is perfect for that. The campsites are well used, and the picnic tables make things a little easier for those who are not used to camping, and the portages are quite clear and easy as well. And also, once you get past Long Lake where there's cottages, Cox Lake is a nice, more remote feel to it, but you also get the sense with a few cabins scattered about it that you're not completely lost in the woods. So it's a good sort of trip to introduce people to camping.
While this park remains relatively undeveloped, there are several sections busy with boat traffic and dotted with cottages. This, however, tends to be restricted primarily to the major access lakes. There are a handful of sites scattered about these lakes, making it possible for one to drive a motorboat to their site. As this is the largest park in Ontario south of Algonquin Provincial Park, there remains many opportunities for those seeking a more rugged experience in the numerous back lakes and the interconnected rivers and streams.
Now, coming up from Long Lake into Cox Lake, there's a small little creek with a lot of beaver dams and liftovers, and that's another interesting little aspect to a canoe trip. That especially if you're introducing people to canoeing, a few little liftovers here and there that aren't too hard to get over makes for a fun and enjoyable trip as well. And you have a chance to see beavers and other wildlife coming down to the water to drink.
There are 6 major canoe routes within the park, and dozens of options to interconnect or shorten trips. Numerous portages connect each route, and due to the high usage of the park, tend to be in excellent shape. Each route can take the canoeist on a breathtaking journey through the backcountry and offers up a close view of the biodiversity surrounding them.
We're just making our way along back to Long Lake. It's the third day of our trip here. It's kind of an overcast day, but it's still a warm summer's day. Sometimes the breeze kicks up, makes for a little harder lake travel. It's one thing you got to be prepared for out here. The weather can change quite instantly. Yesterday we had sun and no clouds at all, but today, even though the forecast said 10% chance of rain and a few clouds, it's completely cloudy, and we've got wind gusts up to 30 kilometers an hour out here. So just be prepared for all conditions. Especially in a park of this size. If you get stuck out in one of the back lakes, you could be windbound for a day.